Geshe Gelek has arrived at the building. We're anticipating he'll circumambulate before coming inside.
Please turn to page 35 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll start with the 7-limb prayer. Gosung pe gone chatselo nge sham yu tu cherti malu to mene sadi tu tam che shag ke pa ge wa nam lo she rang korwa ma tom ba du le june do la che kolo korwa dang da jen gen an jan chu chen po ngo. And now 97 and 98 for the short mandala offering. And the request to turn the wheel of Dharma. Saji perki jushi metog tamri ragliji ni Sangye Shingdu Mikte Uwa Yidro Kunam Dap Shingla Cheparsho Jetsun Lama Dampa Kyen Kenze Jujinte Jita Tsampe Duje Zima Lazab Geshe Ki Charpavak tu sol idam guru ratamandalakam niryatayami.
Sanje
Chetan
Chetan
soki
Soje
chonam la janchu patu dani kapsuchi dagi
Dage
chenyengi
Chishinje
pesanangi
Besanange
dola benchir sangye tu pasho.
Sanje
Chetan
Chetan
soki
Soje
chonam la janchu patu
Chanjo
dani kapsuchi dagi
Dage
chenyengi
Chishinje
pesanangi dola
Besanange
benchir sangye tu pasho.
Sanje
Chetan
Chetan
soki
Soje
chonam la janchu
Chanjo
badu dani kapsuchi dagi
Dage
chenyengi
Chishinje
pesanangi dola benchir
Besanange
sangye tu pasho.
Lada Mena Miyaji Omada Jajala Chujula Chawa Chava Nama Sanje Sula Ramda Jin Devi Didara Shija Tampe Chinji Chinendere Shi Namala Eke Nandu Nani Juni Tumanda Nami Eke Doha Gunjan Nanju Zama Tamje Ke Do Dage Chete Do Kange Tuze Nyeso Dawa Tamje Pambe Tampe Chini Dezeba Godam De La Chaze Good evening. Good evening. Where we stopped last Wednesday?
Yeah. We stopped about where it says that we're talking about how listening, reflecting, and meditating, you get a positive idea of the ultimate truth, but but analysis of it in terms of negation can be gained by analysis or logic, and then you, I think you continue for a couple of sentences, and then that was it.
So now, maybe please continue reading. So, ultimate nature of phenomena, yeah, from there, yeah, please.
So at the bottom of 122, the ultimate nature, for example, is something that can be experienced through listening, reflecting, and meditating.
So there's like ultimate nature here is like emptiness, oshineta, emptiness. And then,
When one investigates the nature of the individual and of all phenomena, one finds that their nature is emptiness. This emptiness is an ultimate truth that is apparent to the mind.
Please continue.
One can see it with one's awareness.
Very good.
Once it has been experienced, it is not necessary to demonstrate it again.
Please continue.
By referring to one's experience of this nature, one can recall it. Its experience is true, and one does not have to rely on argument to prove that it exists.
Nishi Nibe Tena Tela Jatun Tishiam, Dajichi Migo, Mondono Tena Bombanin. Very good. Yeah, please continue.
So when one has some confidence that no phenomena truly exist, one does not need to have this explained again or to repeat the investigation.
So now here, investigation is more like analytical meditations, analyzing based on conventional realities, using conventional reality as a base, and using that, then trying to go beyond that conventional reality, which is like to try to correspond with ultimate realities. As we read last Wednesday, what is conventional reality? Conventional reality nangsuda nisu mitumba. Mitumba means difference. Nangsu means way it appears. Way it appears to where for towards our five senses, the way things appear, whether there's physical, shape, color, sound, smell, taste, tactile, how they appear. How we perceive them and how they appear to our senses. Way it appear, the way they are is different. It's different. So what is that? That's called conventional truth. It's truth to your perceptions may not be ultimately truth, but for your perceptions, where you perceive, in front of your perception, it might be truth, even though ultimately it's not truth. It's not ultimate truth. Why? Because the way it appears, the way they are, is different. It's not the same. It's different. So that explains, that kind of statement explains the definition of conventional truth. That statement can explain the definition of conventional truth. The way it appears, the way they are is different. Ultimate truth, way it appears, the way they are is the same. There's no difference, it's the same. That's called ultimate truth. So then, how they appear? They appear based on causes, conditions. Cause primarily refers to karma. For example, looking at the one bowl of water, the human, what else, like, in the teaching, in the book, it says hungry ghost, but do you believe in hungry ghost? Hungry ghost. Yeah, here something you don't see, you talk of aliens, modern world, you talk of aliens, looks different, physically looks different, but there are, according to Buddhist cosmology, there are different realms occupied by different species or living beings, So we may not have access to them, doesn't mean they don't exist, they do exist, but and the way they see things, the way we look at the same one bowl of water, so they may see it's like bowl of blood, or you may see the human, what we see water. So celestial being, maybe they see like bowl of nectar or amrita. Who's true? Everybody's right what they see. Everybody's right what they see. You can't say, oh, you are wrong, you don't see what I see. So seeing is like you can say, oh, you are wrong because you don't see the way I see. That's called conventional truth. It's truth to your perception may not be ultimately truth. So conventional truth, okay? Ultimate truth, the way it appears, doesn't matter it appears to you, me, doesn't matter. The way they are is the same thing, That's the shunyata, that's the ultimate nature of all the existing phenomena, okay? So that's called critical analysis is no different than analytical meditations. So meditation that we did. So meditation need to begin with the self, because of the tight grip to the self. So that complicates everything. So need to understand why you're grabbing so tightly, need to understand what is self. What is self? So that the meditation must begin with analyzing or like investigating the self. What is self? So what do you have? You have body, then you have mind or consciousness. So brain is like physical thing, something you can see. The consciousness, the mind, the awareness, you cannot see. But it's very much there. You can't see it, but it's very much there. So see, there's again, no seeing doesn't mean it doesn't exist. For example, awareness does exist. So right now, I think even the modern scientists are having hard time explaining all the human emotion merely based on brain. They cannot do. So one thing that during the discussion between Buddhist and science, modern science, so one thing become very clear. So when we tear, there's different emotion behind the tear. Some of them is like joy, some of them sadness, but same part of brain blink. So therefore, brain cannot really, you can't tell much. All the emotion just simply based on the brain function, you cannot tell. That's just one example. So it's one part of the brain that kind of like have some kind of movement. Same thing, whether you're tearing from joy or sadness, the same thing. There doesn't have different part of. There's no different part of the brain moves. Same part of the brain, there's movement. So that clearly indicates. So all the human emotion cannot explain just based on the physical, like brain. Huh? So then you analyze like, it's good to do this analytical meditations. Am I my solid body? You can go each by each hair, the head, the forehead, eye, then go each by each. Then you can go do the same thing from inside. All the elements. So, did you see self? Did you able to pinpoint the self? No. Does that mean self doesn't exist? Self do exist. Very much exist because self is the one meditating. So, nyamsha meditations, nyamba joge meditators, you cannot find. Even if you talk about the size, you cannot find the size of the atoms. So tiny, you can even find like that. What? Meditator. If you're trying to analyze that, you cannot find. Maybe that's how they exist. We are heavily dependent on level. Without level, we just get lost. People who experience shunyata or emptiness, they don't get lost without losing the level. So it's just merely level. That's it. You just merely level, you just call, merely call Geshe Gelek. That's all. But that's not how you see, that's how you feel. You feel something serious, something solid, unchanging, heavy, all kind of things. Ultimately, this is all your mental creations. It's not ultimate truth. This is all created by your mind. Created by your mind. Based on what? Based on what you think is truth. Based on what you think is truth. Not generally as ultimate truth. Based on what you think is truth. What you think is right. That. So then just caught up with this conventional reality, not able to move beyond, even though there's something better beyond, they cannot access because it's so caught up with this whole like idea, levels, ideas, like that. So then everything that you used to think that that's me, kind of through this meditation, is kind of like dismantled, disfigured, disshaped, left nothing. At the end, there's seems like so serious when you analyze nothing. So you pause, then you meditate, pause. But you're being aware of self, but not the self that your idea of self is gone. It's no longer there. It's gone. Now, after that, you are still being aware of self. That's like mere self projected on all the stories, 20 year, 30 year, 40 year, 50 year stories that tie with the notion of self. So that all dismantles, nothing. So you just pause there. Then still trying to look something, not going to find. Just needs to pause, that's all, needs to pause. There's nothing to look. You already went through everything inside out, nothing to look. You've been looking outside, inside looking, not find. But feeling, the notion of self is very much alive, but not able to find everywhere. Just pause. Maybe that's the best way of seeing self. Not seeing, maybe not finding self on those, maybe the best way of finding. Maybe seeing, maybe not the best thing. But not seeing, maybe could be the best thing. Not seeing now. All that projected by mind is gone. It's dismantled through this analytical, through this like thorough analysis, what you call analytical meditations. Then you just pause there. Nyampa jokeso, dujesam ya minyeba, teze ime tejedo, nambata bi nyamcha chos. When you reach to that, then with strong mindfulness, just sit, just be aware where you reach, just be aware where you reach through this end of this analysis, thorough analysis, where you reach, then there, to focus, concentrate, and fully mindful, concentrate and pause there. Now what the Vinyamja chose. So that, how it appears, that's how they are, ultimate truth. It's exactly how it appears. It appears nothing. It appears like that. That's exactly how it exists. That's called ultimate truth. The way it appears, where they are, same thing. Same things, no different, same thing. These things, this appears as something very solid, absolute. That's not how they are. They are not like that. But that's how you see. That needs to walk out through strong meditation. That needs to change. So see, before that, why is so important meditate on shunyata? Why is so important to do this kind of analysis, total analysis or analytical meditation? Why is so important? It's very important. Why? How the disturbing thought rise, anger, jealousy, attachment, how they rise. They rise, we interact with object, shape, color, form, sound, smell, taste, tactile. These are the only things we interact. There's nothing else. What we call 5 objects of desire realms. 5 objects of desire realms. These are the things that we interact day-to-day life. Then we push our own idea, our opinions, our ideas, or we push what we see, what we hear, what we smell, we push. Meaning we exaggerate. That is primary cause. That's the projection is the fuel for disturbing thought. Then that's how disturbing thought rise. Without projection, there will be no disturbing thought. The disturbing thought has no chance to rise if we don't project. If we see things like baby, then there will be no trouble rise, no problem will rise, no opinion, no story. You just look at, see things they are not worried about the details, they just look. We are not like that. We have opinions, we have like stories to say. We judge. So, projection. We are not seeing things without projections. If we are seeing something without projections, without your ideas, we may have no interest to look at the things. We may have no interest. Maybe we don't care. Probably better than creating stories, judging. If you don't care, nothing will happen. You have no interest. So if you care, so then your part of your identity involved. Same like when you go to supermarket, you see things on the shelf. Somebody touch, you don't care. It's there, so therefore buy. Everybody there is buying there. The moment you put it there, put it in the shopping cart, if somebody grabs, then makes some uneasy. Why? Because it's mine. Why you touching mine? Before, few seconds before it's on the shelf, you don't care. The moment you come to your shopping cart, then this is mine. What happened like that? Project. This is label or this is mine. The moment that identity involved, self. That's why I need to analyze. That's why I need to analyze because all kind of complications. What if we don't have to? What if I never say mine? What happened? I never feel it's mine, never use the word mine, what happened? Probably much less complications, much less problems. So, so the projection, so see, you understand the importance of why it's so important to do thorough analysis of things, existing things, including self, must begin with the self. Why so important? Because we project. Then there's a great risk that disturbing thought might rise. When it rises, peace of mind is gone. Mental happiness is gone. Maybe physical happiness also gone. Of course, the sleep usually get disturbed. So of course then physical happiness also what? Physical happiness, joy, receiving joy, seeing form, shape, color, hearing sound, smelling something good, tasting something good, touching something good. When the mind gets disturbed, all of that finish. Even touching something good, there will be no joy. Smelling something good, there will be no joy. Hearing something wonderful, no joy. Seeing, no joy, because the mind is disturbed. Because caused by projection, mental projections, okay? So that's why it's quite important here. Sorry, I'm wasting your time here. So once you get to that experience, right now, it's very hard. Appearances, absence, totally two different things. It's not one thing. It's not one coin, it's two coins. It's two separate coins. Appearance, absence. Present, absence is two different things. Ultimately, they are same. They are same thing. Same thing. Absence cause appearance, appearance cause absence, same thing. Absence cause appearance, appearance create absence, absence create appearance. Right now, cannot think together, cannot think. Think about absence, lose the present. Focus on the present, lose the absence. Cannot think. Need more meditation, need more, a lot of meditation. So, nangle, tongpa chebada, tongle, nangpa chebada, nangle, tongpa chebada, tongle, nangpa chebada, same thing. Nangle, tongpa chebada. Appearance cause absence. How? Yeah, then zero clue. Need a lot of meditation. So, now those three, they're doing this analytical meditation, trying to find the self. Rich, almost like no self. Rich, no self. The absence, that absence of self is created by presence of self. Right now, I don't see presence of self, it's just absence. It's the same thing. Same thing. Nangle, tongpa chebara, nangle, tongpa tongle, nawa chebantas, chebara. Tong dang, tenjung, tong, absence. Tenjung, interdependent. Synonym, same thing. Not the same word, same thing. Synonym. Is this really synonym? Right now, head cannot get. Head, even intellectual cannot understand. Tong da tenjung tuen chik, tong da tenjung tuen. This is emptiness. Emptiness is this. This is not different than emptiness. Emptiness is not different than this. Doesn't make sense. In our mind, it makes 100% sense, in generally speaking, but in my mind, it doesn't make sense. Same thing. Dong da tenjung, dong, absence, tenjung, interdependent, same thing. Or when I think of interdependent, I cannot think of absence. It's all something solid, inherent, absolute. my feeling, myself, my stories, my idea, my enemy, my family, all of them seem like so serious, so absolute. I can't think. Absence. These are all present is very something, feel like very solid, independence. So in reality, it's the same thing. When you experience shunyata, then you experience the noble path. The Buddha taught, a noble path. Buddha taught. What? Absent, present, synonym. That one. Absent, present, synonym. Absent of self, present of self, same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Oh. But need a lot of meditation. If you feel like that, you are like, if you feel through the meditations, there is also risk. You may think like, oh, I disappear. You may feel like, you may feel that. At that moment, touch the nose, grab the nose. Then you realize you are not disappearing, you are very much here. So ancient time, here, they put needle. They know do serious meditation. They do feel like that they're disappearing. The fear they experience, they touch, they pinch. They say, "Oh, I'm still here." Didn't disappear. No, you don't have to have pin here. You can touch your nose if you feel like that disappearance. So then, so that eventually that fear is positive things. It's not negative things, positive things. That means you are now really, your focus is getting stronger. That's why you feel like the self is disappearing, but self is not disappearing. That's how the self should be understood. That's how the self should be understood. So then when you touch your nose, when you feel like that, when you touch your nose, then you are experiencing this merely level self. Probably better than before. Idea of self is much improved, better than before. Everything disfigured, disshaped, dismantled, everything. Does that mean are they disappearing? No, they are not disappearing. You are getting closer to the ultimate reality. What's the benefit of doing these meditations? When you come out of these meditations, then you are very mindful. Five senses, eye, ear, nose, tongue, taste, tactile consciousness, six mental consciousness. What is the result? What is the temporary benefit of this meditation? When you come out of this meditation, your mindfulness becomes much more stronger. Anything that appears in front of these six senses, you analyze them thoroughly. Analyze them. What is the benefit of doing thorough analysis? Whatever you interact, what's the benefit? It will prevent you from projecting things. You don't project because you do thorough analysis. The benefit of thorough analysis, you may see the fact, which is like, let's just say 1%. You just see 1%. Instead of seeing 100%, you see 1%. Not seeing 20%. Rest is just mentally projected. You do nangzu chitaya, nangzu shimu dashida, nizu jemba hangicha. Jemba means raw. Right now you are not seeing raw. So much been projected, you don't see. It's covered by all kinds of shapes, color. The raw is inside, you can't see. So much been projected. There's a temporary benefit. No matter whatever appears in front of your six senses, you don't react right away. You do what you do, you sit back, breathe, you do total analysis. What do you see? What will happen if you do that? What will happen? You see the fact. Fact. You see meaning. You see something has to see. You see something without projections. Seeing something without projections, negative, disturbing thought has no chance to rise. Disturbing thought has no chance to rise. If you see something without projections, disturbing thought has no chance to rise. So that is the ultimate benefit. There's no multiple, there's a number of that benefit. Many texts explain something like that. So then you don't need to struggle. Right now, there's a lot of struggles. Can focus, it can really feel absent, present, same thing here, but not makes really sense. Even like intellectual heart, there's a lot of struggle. Once you experience all this struggle, is gone. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to go to any struggles. You don't need to debate yourself. Right now, a lot of debate is needed because it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So then you reach to the point, no more debate is needed. Just enjoy, just experience that. Like that's exactly what it means. Tell us to Geshe cheba ma taje chimi go ba yinsu. Nganju tusum gonzu de tell ba tombani ni nganju nyongju yoba shinsu. There's something ultimate truth, something that you experience, you can experience. It's possible you can experience. Once you experience, then there's almost like end of problems. Almost end of the problem. Not just one problem, all the problem now is coming to end. Very close coming to end. Meaning no more rebirth, no more pardo, no more death. It all will prevent it eventually. That close. That close. Oh, yeah. So, technically what they say is it cut the root of samsara. It cuts out the root of the samsara. That's exactly what it means. It's everything comes to, pretty much comes to end. All this cycle of problems. Die, born, age, sicknesses, death, again born, old, sick, die, then again born. That cycle is now coming very close to stop. The cycle. Once you experience that, okay? That's the benefit. So now please continue. I think today is the end of the class, end of the wisdom chapter. It's almost like putting sometimes you try to, they're very time consuming, you try to boil some water, you put water there, it seems like it takes longer. You put water there, you go there, it's so fast, like how come you just put it there? So this happened like this, chapter number 10. We are so focused, every paragraph, all of a sudden now is at the end. Yeah, so now the last one.
This ultimate nature that is established through listening, reflecting, and meditating is something we can experience. However, when one looks for this ultimate nature or emptiness and tries to find where it is, one cannot find it. Its nature is non-existent. When one makes the ultimate nature that one experienced through listening, reflecting, and meditating the object of analysis, one cannot find it. This is why it's called non-existent by nature.
So here, when you hear word non-existent, you need to think of independent, inherent, absolute. not just complete, should not take literally, non-existent. That means that's nihilism. Quantum physics becomes so famous, it's already taught 2,500 years ago. For Buddhists, it's not new idea, it's already there, long, long time ago. In the Western world, that becomes so like new, but it's already taught. What is that? That is emptiness, no different than that. So now the problem with the modern science, their conclusion, nothing exists. That's one extreme view, nihilism. So it needs to be free from two extreme views. One is superimposed, one extreme view. Another one, nihilism. That's, according to Buddhist philosophy, it doesn't call middle way. Shunyata is middle way. It's middle way. It's not this, it's not that, it's something between. It's not that extreme. No, it's not 100 pounds. Or I say it's no pound. No, it's not no pound. It's not 100 pounds. It's a middle, called middle way. Umelam. So need to think non-existent means like need to think independent existence. Means just happen. Nothing just happened. It just happened. We say nothing just happened. Complicate. Things happen. Cause, cooperative conditions, many things, circumstance. That's how things happen. Nothing just happened. That's our idea. That's your idea. Our idea.
To take an example, we can say that a vase has the nature of emptiness, but when we look for that emptiness, it is non-existent. All we can find is the emptiness of emptiness, but we cannot find emptiness. What has been...
Then why you do meditation? Yeah. Maybe there's nothing to meditate. In the first place, there's nothing to meditate. Maybe that's your idea. Good meditation, bad meditation, maybe doesn't exist when you try to find. Maybe there's no good meditation. There's no bad meditations. There is no meditations. There is no meditators. Very interesting theory, very, very sophisticated, interesting theory. To end, basically to end everything, all the complications, all the problem, all the pain, end. How to end. That's why this is very interesting, sophisticated theory, philosophy. Will it end? According to teachings, yeah, definitely it will end. But first need to see, I'm having issue with anger all the time, so now do this kind of meditations, shunyata, trying to apply that whenever I see someone out, like the moment I see that person, I get raging anger. So then will it change over time? See, that just do some kind of mental exercise, will it change? So then there's hope. There's hope. Yeah.
What has been found by experiencing that through listening, reflecting, and meditating cannot be found through such analysis. This is an important point. The understanding of ultimate truth that comes from listening, reflecting, and meditating is something that exists and can be experienced. But in the ultimate truth that appears through the analysis, even of emptiness itself, there is nothing that exists.
It's like finding is like very much because looking for something is very much like our like. So there's no like the logic has been laid out. There's like, if I remember correctly, there's a 6 logic that's been laid out from the Nagarjunas. So these are the logic that we must follow how to analyze using those logic. It's not your idea. It's not your idea. You are not bringing your idea into meditation. That's like Nagarjuna's idea, how to find the emptiness. You are not using your idea. You are using Nagarjuna's idea and trying to implement that, trying to end to reach to the end. You are not bringing your ideas. So right now, whenever we bring our ideas are finding, not finding, looking, not looking. And here, none of that. It's just like this meditation has been taught, tested by many, many great hermits, tested years after years, put a result. So this is very authentic meditations. Whether we success or not, so this is all up to individual people. How often you meditate, how often you experience that. I did experience because I just, out of curiosity, I just did meditation and I did reach to this almost like not finding self, reach to the level there's no self. I did experience that. And I get a glimpse of idea or absence of that and present is same thing, synonym. I did experience that. Experiencing that again and again, get better. On that. So that's how to, I think, the meditation on that. Lot of meditation needed. Okay, just one meditation cannot do. Lot of meditation needed. Nyamsha, nyambar jokin so, dudesam ya minyebas. Nyamsha, meditation. Nyambar jokin, meditator. Dudesam ya minyebas. If you try to find that into your meditation, yourself into portion, you are not going to find even the slightest atoms like that portion. You are not going to find what that meant. Just pause, nothing to look. You all look, you've been looking. Now that looking needs to stop. Looking needs to stop. No more looking, stop, just pause. I've been the last 20 minutes I've been looking, inside, outside, looking. Now reach, nothing, there's nothing. Stop looking, needs to stop, just pause. See what you feel. See how you feel, what you feel. See how you feel, what you feel. Everything that builds on this, your idea of self is dismantled. It's dismantled. It's not there. So need to do, so I have no experience. Don't think that I've experienced, I'm expert in meditation. No, I'm just explaining. So we all need to work harder, a little bit harder. Doesn't mean you sit like hours and hours, just 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes. Just see how you feel. If you feel like peace, relax, calm, please continue. So that meditation will lead to ultimate peace, nirvana, ultimate peace. Shivanyande. Nirvana. So, oh yeah. Tsunango juni tobe chuni dembani yoba shikdang nyowa chawa, something that you experience. When there's not something that chocolate you eat, you taste, Can you describe exactly the way you taste? Almost. How are you going to do that? What kind of word? Or you could say it's very sweet. What else you can say? Experience, not talking about knowledge of chocolate, not interest of knowledge of chocolate. Experience of your chocolate. Talk about experience of your chocolate. Experience of your taste. Talk about that. There's something you taste. You can't really say much in word. There's something you have to taste. Once you taste, it's much better. You don't need to ask. So now you taste it. You say very sweet. You taste one. I'm not sure what you're going to say. You taste. So taste is better than that. Jena demba tubashi niju mes. Jena demba tubashi niju mes. Yeah. The last line, last very end.
But in the ultimate truth that appears through the analysis, even of emptiness itself, there is nothing that exists.
That's how the end.
Yes.
There's nothing that exists.
Yes.
Looks like we are ending with a nihilism. But, yeah, nothing. The easier way to say is nothing exists. Exists like nothing exists according to. I'm not sure. I know how to say in Tibetan, but there's not going to help. So, but I'm struggling how to say in English. Churangi samana jiyamarasana. Nothing exists exactly the way you think. That's how this should end. That's how that should end. Text. Nothing exists. Nothing exists the way you perceive.
Or the way you're looking for it.
The way you're looking for, something like that. People should not get this idea, oh, now nothing exists. Wrong. That's like nihilism. That you are far away from middle way. There's nihilism. There's extreme, one extreme view. That's not good. It's not good. Maybe someone doesn't exist exactly the way you see or believe or think, something like that. Sorry, complicated. So my head is spinning, so your head is probably spinning too. I think the wisdom chapter is done now, but the hard work is not finished yet. Meditation is not finished yet, but knowledge explanation is kind of finished. But that, I think meditation, like emptiness, does require a lot of meditation. There's no questions. There's a lot of meditation. Whenever you get a chance, it doesn't need to sit down. You can be walk around. You can be walking in the park, riding your bike. You still can think about. So then, of course, that's the text that's composed by Lama Tsongkhapa, Prayers to Interdependent. That text is Lama Tsongkhapa composed that text after he experienced shunyata. So that text, I myself say by heart whenever I get opportunities. If there are so many people, sometimes it's hard to get time to say. Otherwise, if there's time, every day I say. While I do that, I'm hoping that will create some imprint in my mind. I'm not saying something every day that's never been said. I've been said probably more than many times, but I'm still saying it. and trying to focus when I'm trying to focus on the meaning of the word. No, it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just mumble the word. Sometimes you just mumble. Sometimes then say the word, then pause, then think. Yeah, something that definitely everybody have chance to experience. It's not just some special people. No. Everybody has chance to experience. Everybody, this is the knowledge. Everybody can understand. It's not, it's knowledge means everybody can understand. So then hoping to create the imprint in my mind stream, so that's exactly what I'm going to ask. If I see Tara in front of me, if they ask me what do you need, I will say, I need realization of emptiness. That's all I need, nothing else. That's what I ask. If any deity appears in my dream, in my vision, if they ask why you are saying my name all the time, what do you want? I say, I want to experience emptiness. So, like that. So now we'll stop. So unless if you have something to say, the chapter is done. Just finish. Anybody want to say something? Say something, ask something, same thing, synonym. Yeah,
So the next 2 or 3 weeks, 3 Wednesdays, before you stop teaching for a few months, can you lead us on a meditation on emptiness? Meditations?
Next 3 Wednesday?
Yeah, until I think we have 2 or 3 more Wednesdays? 3 more? Would that be possible?
Yeah, it's very possible. So it's very possible. So now that's like talking about 1.5 hour meditations on emptiness. Are you for that? 1 hour, 30-minute meditation on emptiness.
We could recite in praise of dependent arising too.
Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, Samula has all the wisdom. Has much more wisdom than I do. She has all the wisdom. That's a good idea.
Okay.
That's very good. Next Wednesday, very good. We say Kandel Hajama.
Okay.
Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga. We do that.
Okay.
After that, we recite. So they're saying in monastery. Monastery, we don't always debate. We do debate, Q&A, but we have also like gathering. Then what we do, we recite Heart Sutra, all kinds of things. Success, let's say 5-inch success, that's what you're looking, just example. 5-inch, that's just example. 5-inch success, that's what you're looking for in the classroom, like say in monastery, debate courtyard outside. You're looking for 5-inch success. You do preparations, 1.5 foot preparations. 1.5 foot preparations for 5-inch success. So that's why they say all this get together before they disperse individual class, they get together, they say Heart Sutra, there are many prayers that says to gain like 5 minutes of experience, hour preparations, just to get 5-minute experience. So that's same thing. Success of the emptiness meditations, we do say 2 minutes. So then preparations, Gandel Hajama, 1 round of Lama Tsongkhapa mantras, Mixema, that's how the tradition, how the meditation should be done. Should not like just sit or just jump on your cushion, sit there. Nothing much will happen because no preparation has been done. meditation with the preparation is much better because of preparing yourself. So this Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice, one round of Lama Tsongkhapa mantras. So then mandala offerings for Lama Tsongkhapa. So then after that, meditations. After that, praise to Shantideva, praise to interdependence. There. So then after that, meditations. So then class well spent. Next 3 Wednesday. Yeah. So that's how the meditation should do traditionally, really seriously looking for some success. Oh, that's how it's been done. Or success will not happen just jump on the cushion. That's not how the traditional meditation has been done. But here, life becomes so. Then why, Geshe, why you didn't teach this long? You've been here 26 years. Why you don't teach? Seems like everybody's so busy, so busy. So that's why it's not like that. Seems so busy. 1.5 hours, so then it's finished. So then between there, so many things happen. So like, that's how the tradition in your home, as I said, this is our center, you come here. You don't have altar in your room, you come here, sit, beautiful altar, clean, just sit, meditate here. Okay? So that's very good. Lamula share all the wisdom. So like, yeah, so, yeah. That's what we do. Next 3 Wednesday, meditations, okay? Preparation meditations. Trying to enjoy the beautiful banana cake or preparations, banana cake, baking 5 minutes, or preparations 30 minutes, good. You can hope for better banana. No preparation, everything put together, nothing to put there, take out, nobody can eat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that. Okay, thank you all my friends online. So next Wednesday, we meditate 3 Wednesday, then we'll be liberated from samsara. How's about that?
Geshe. I'm looking at a longer book that was one of His Holiness's teachings on the wisdom chapter. It has all the verses. But so one of the verses that I think similar to the topic we were just discussing at the end of the chapter is verse 110, and it says, if phenomena are truly analyzed, no basis for analysis remains. Deprived of further object, it subsides. That indeed is said to be nirvana. So it's like when you're in meditation on emptiness.
This is the title of this book or no?
No, it's called Practicing Wisdom. It's His Holiness's teachings.
There's like Tibetan word in English. What do you call? Sometimes the sound of Tibetan you write in English. What do you call?
Oh, transcription. Yeah, there's.
If there's Tibetan transcriptions, then I will understand. Sorry, I don't. The words. Say it again. If I pay attention more.
If phenomena are truly analyzed, no basis for analysis remains.
No basis remains.
Deprived of further object, it's
deprived. What is that?
I think the basis, because when
deprived.
You look,
what is deprived?
What deprived? There's no
lacking.
Lacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lacking.
You can't find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deprived.
It subsides, which I think is so that object subsides. That indeed is said to be nirvana.
Makes sense?
Well, I'm just thinking it gets at the same point. It's not that things don't exist at all, but since when you look for the basis, when you look for the self, eventually there's no self to be found. So there's nothing remaining there, and that is what brings nirvana.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Makes sense? Yeah. I wish there's in Tibetan, so
I do too. I'll see if it's, because it was a transcription of a teaching, yeah.
Because which text he's always quoting?
It's Shantideva's 9th chapter on wisdom.
What stanza?
110,
110. So let's
towards
go.
the end, yeah.
Maybe best. I'll
Okay.
look next Wednesday. So then I have like Tibetan text. So another problem: Tibetan text has no numbers. You have to read text. If there's 100 pages, you have to read all the pages. Chapter number 10. Yeah, if you write on a piece of the yellow paper, the stanza number, so then next Wednesday I will. Yeah, first 2 lines make sense, but the next 2 lines, my English is not that good. So, and I'm not willing to work harder for English now. Get too old for that now. Yeah. You are not. Fortunately, you don't need to learn English. Your English is perfect. Yeah, my English is not perfect. But you learning Tibetan probably they will take now for eons. So that's not the options. Yeah, now best solutions between Tendela and me. So the Tendela will study all of that, so that we will figure it out. Yeah, just write down Tendela says a number. No need to write everything. Just write that. Yeah, it says a number. Yeah. Now the good news is we have more people knowledgeable of emptiness than before. So that's, very good start. Yeah.
Please turn to page 235 and 236 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll read stanzas 1 through 5. Gewadi nududa lama sangye tukyune dowa chikya malupa de sala Gerpasho Janshu Sencho Rinpoche Make Panam Ke Gyuchi Kewan Yampa Me Payang Gone Gondu Pewasho Champel Pawo Jita Kempada Kundu Sampo De Yande Shinte Tedang Kunji Jesu Dalochi Kewadita Tanche Raptungo Dusu shepe gewa tamche ki ngowa kana chodunga pade dashe gewe sawan de kunyo sampo chuchu rap tu ngowa di dagi jine sape gewa di tenda dowa kula gampe dang kepa jesu losa da pai tempe nimpo rindu sel jesho. And then the short, long life prayers first on page 244 for His Holiness. Gandhi Rawe Kowe Shinkam Dir Pendan Dewa Malu Shungwene Chere Sikwan Tenzing Yatsoi Shape Site Badu Tengyuchi. Page 245 for Cancer Rinpoche. Jonu Ie Nala Wao Shotu Awatare Tembara Zopa. Losan Gewe de Tole Pelcho, Shasun Gengyu Lama Soa. And then the inside of the back cover, prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children of victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness to accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged, incomparable venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of victorious one's teachings, the soul's gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly depart to peace. What a great loss! Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels, the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of our new reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And then the inside front cover, first the prayer, long life prayer for Geshe. Gewelam na dempe de punchok, leshe dampa terweni moje, chirki zawa miton shenyen shok, dapa poe lama zab tenchi. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme Virtuous Friend, you are constant Dharma companion. Lama who has announced fame, may you ever remain. And then the Laman for Geshe Sangpo. Gewe chirki bachara tenching, pelda lame danyak nin la chang, sampur jawe nin senda jepe, shenen chepo kutserab tenchi. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And then 7 Tara mantras for all beings. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
Oh yeah, good night. Good night.
Thank you, Geshe.
Oh yeah.
If folks can stay who are here in the Gampa to help do a couple things for Saturday, that'd be great. We need to move some furniture and whatnot, if you can stay a little while. Everyone else online, good night.